Hey guys, and welcome back to the CTFC Perspective. Due to the coronavirus, as you may know, all sporting fixtures and events have been cancelled. As the League 2 has been cancelled, then games will not be going on. If the games do not go on, I cannot go to those games. That means no match vlogs. The match vlogs are the things that run this channel. So, as I cannot be doing these match vlogs, in the meantime, whilst I will not be going to the games, I'm going to be starting a new series. And I'm going to be hoping to keep this series going over the next coming months, as long as this channel goes, because I really like the idea of this series. It is the blank player at each League 2 club. So we're going to be going through all the different things you can think of, but we're going to be starting off with the best player at each League 2 club. Keep it nice and simple, nice and basic. I've asked a lot of people, which I know, a lot of my mates from that support other League 2 clubs to help me with this, and I really hope you enjoy. I'm going to be trying a different format, so it gets you a little bit more in depth to know the player, rather than using a sequence of images, just so it's a lot better and you can focus more on the player rather than this mug. And for any of you that are not Cheltenham supporters, which may say this is biased, I promise you I'm going to be completely neutral in this video. As I said, I've got people that support other clubs to help me with the player choosing for this episode, as well as for the clubs which I do not have friends who support them. I have compiled a mixture of statistics and maybe just what I think of clips of how they've done. That is the reason why they have got into this video. It's going to be done in alphabetical order, so it's not going to be on the table, just so any club cannot be favoritized. So yeah, can you please leave a like on the video? Can you subscribe, because we're almost at 200, we're so close now, and let's get into it. Okay, so here we go. The best player every League 2 club. As we're starting off alphabetically, we start off with Bradford City. I really hope you like the designs we made for all of these clubs. Bradford's player is Connor Wood. He is a left back. He's played 35 of their 39 games this season, and he has 6 assists to show for it. It was quite hard to choose him over a few other players, but due to him getting these assists from the defence, you just had to put him in there. Absolutely great work from Connor. Next up, we have Cambridge United. Their player, as you can see, is Paul Lewis. He is a central midfielder. He has played 36 out of 39 games this season, so a lot of football. And to show for it, he has 4 goals and 5 assists. He has not got the best pass accuracy at 68%, but he makes up for it with his contribution for goals. That is why he was chosen. Then we have Carlisle United. Their player is the first player, which I'm probably going to mess up his name, and most likely not the last, Harry McCurdy. He is a left mid / left wing, and he has 5 goals and 4 assists in the league, as well as an amazing 5 goals and 1 assist in the FA Cup, where he has only made 5 appearances. So what an amazing season for the lad. Next up, the beloved Cheltenham Town. And yes, you guessed it, our player is Alfie May. He joined in January, and I cannot say enough praise about this man. He scored 6 goals, 6 crucial goals for the club, and no one gets near him for this for me. He's the best player at the club because even when he doesn't score, he doesn't stop running for the entire 90 minutes. His stamina is insane, his work rate is amazing, and just the goals he scores are sublime. I've shown you enough of them on this channel for you to know how good he is. Now we have Colchester United. Their player, in my opinion, is Harry Pell. He's a deep line midfielder, and at a stature of 6 foot 4 inches, he must be really hard to control in the middle. And as well as this, he has popped up with 3 goals and 2 assists this season. Now we have Crawley Town. Their player, in my opinion, is Ollie Palmer. He's having an absolute electrifying season with 13 goals and 3 assists, absolutely carrying Crawley up the table. Next up, Crewe Alexandra, and their player is Charlie Kirk. He's a left winger, and he must be a manager's favourite with 36 out of their 39 games he's played in, and it's clear to see why, with 7 goals and 14 assists to return. Now Exeter. I have chosen their player to be Nicky Law. This is because the 31-year-old has managed to bag 7 goals and 7 assists from midfield, as well as having an 83% pass accuracy, which is very good. Okay, so here we go. Forest Green Rovers. This will be the first and last time I compliment a Forest Green Rovers player, but it is Joseph Mill. I do not know how he's done it, but he's only played 24 games this season, and he's managed to bag 6 goals and 7 assists from left back. left back. Now we have Grimsby Town. Their player, in my opinion, is James Hansen. He has 9 goals and 5 assists this season, as well as, surprisingly, winning 100% of his 6 challenges. Next up is Leyton Orient. Their player for me is Josh Wright. He typically plays on the right side of a 3 in midfield. He has played 35 of their 38 games this season and has 8 goals and 4 assists, as well as a very respectable 79% pass accuracy. I'm going to be honest, but for Macclesfield, it is a really, really tough decision. But I'm going to go for a guy who I'm going to mess his name up, Fiacre Kelleher. He's got 1 goal and 1 assist this season, which for a centre-back is reasonable. He is very consistent, only missing out on 2 games this season, and recently he hit over 1,000 passes. I haven't got much to say for Mansfield Town, to be honest. It was a pretty obvious decision. I would most likely say Nicky Maynard, as this season he's had an absolute world-class striker's season with 14 goals and 2 assists. For Morecambe, I have chosen a defender. If you have guessed it, then well done. It is Stephen Auld. He's a 34-year-old New Zealand international. He's consistent at 37 games this season, only missing out on 2. And he's also popped up with 2 goals and 1 assist. For Newport County, I have chosen a goalkeeper, and it is Tom King. He has made 73 saves this season, one of those being from the penalty spot, and he has also kept 12 clean sheets. For Northampton Town, I have chosen Nicky Adams. It's quite hard to actually say where Nicky Adams plays, because he kind of plays all over the shop. Left mid, left wing back, right mid, right wing back. But in the cup, he has got 2 goals and 4 assists. And sadly, in the league, he only has 1 goal, but a whopping 12 assists. For Oldham Athletic, I have also chosen a player who can play on the left and on the right. He is Johnny Smith. He has got 9 goals and 6 assists this season, as well as a 73% pass accuracy, which is pretty decent. For Plymouth Argyle, we have chosen a pretty versatile player as well. It is George Cooper. He can play left mid or left back, and he has 3 goals and 12 assists this season, which for not exactly an attacking role is very good. For Port Vale, we have a shoe-in for goalkeeper of the season. It is Scott Brown. He has made a whopping 103 saves this season, one of them for being from the penalty spot, and he has also kept 11 clean sheets, really keeping Port Vale in this season. For Salford City, we have chosen another one of our many left-backs to make it onto this list, but I'm going to mess up his name. Let's go for it. Ibu Toure. Yeah, he's a left-back. He does his defensive duties by making 73 tackles this season. He's also popped up with 4 goals and 5 assists. For Scunthorpe United, we finally have another centre forward, and as you can see, it is Kevin Van Veen. He has got 10 goals and 3 assists this season, which for a 2-striker formation, which is very good, as they seem to pretty much always even it out. But he has also hit over 500 passes this season, which is very rare to see for a striker. Now for Stevenage, we have another goalkeeper, but also another shout for goalkeeper of the season. He's made slightly more saves. Paul Farman has made 126 saves, but he has not saved a penalty, and he's saved 1 less clean sheet at 10. So you make your decision in the comments, your goalkeeper of the season. For Swindon Town, there is one frontrunner, one candidate, and it's Owen Doyle. Now let's just take a minute to hear about his stats. He's got 25 goals this season, which is absolutely incredible. To add to that, he has 4 assists. Granted, he's played 34 games this season, but that's beyond the point. That's still amazing. He has won 50% of his tackles, which some defenders are happy with. He has just under 600 passes, which is what a midfielder would be happy with. And also, he has won 30 fouls this season, making him very tough to defend against, obviously with that many goals and assists also. So that is why he is not just my Swindon best player, he is the best player in League 2. Finally, we have Walsall. I have chosen Josh Gordon, as after 34 games, he has got 9 goals and 1 assist. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Please go and watch my previous videos if you haven't already. Can you subscribe to the channel because we're almost at 200, and we'll see you guys in the next one.